So in today's video, we'll be going through the document proposal automation. This is for companies that have a high volume of inquiries throughout the week for some of their services and send custom documents. It can also be used as a lead magnet, such as I do for my business. I have people fill out a form and send them a proposal. At the end of it, I give them some free value and also offer them a free consultation call. You can do the same. It's done completely for free or almost for free using OpenAI, Tally, and Make.com, and Google Docs. Some of the benefits for this one are increased customer satisfaction because the documents are now coming out in a timely manner and they're going out a lot quicker than they used to be. And also you don't have to do this at home once after a long day. So let's get into it. I'll show you the logic before we get into the Make.com aspect of it. So here obviously we've got what I just said. No need to do it at home. Basically free automation to run and implement and increase customer satisfaction because it's done in a timely manner. What this thing does is it notifies the team of a new lead, creates a custom document, and creates a new lead in the CRM all automatically done for you. And what you can do after this is you can put it into an email sequence based off the interest they show. They can send them invites, promos to workshops, or that lead them further down the tunnel, therefore increasing your ROI. New event triggered, and then this will be a router. This is something that's normally in my videos. It's a router, so it just does this one first, then this one, then this one. So creates a new CRM. AI generates sections of the text in the document. That text is then put into Google Docs template, and then the words are filled in there. Template is stored in Google Docs, and then we send it out to the customer, and the team gets an email about the new lead that they just got. So let's get into it. So it starts here in tally.so. Don't know what that means, but tally.so. Go new form, and you can go plus new form, and you can go AI implementation test. Alright, and I'm not going to do this document out because that'll take forever, but this is what I did. So artificial intelligence implementation test. There you go. What is your company name? Let me show you the actual document. But it goes, okay, what's your company name? What niche is your business in? If you would automate one high volume task, what would it be? Summarize the apps you use and how you use them. How much time does it take to complete this task? Gotta do this. And how many people does it take to complete this task? What email should we send the assessment to? How many times do you complete this task every month? And what is your name? So they put all that, and this is the valuable part, the email and the name, and then the company name and what niche they are. That's going to help your business target the right people and get your ideal client. So let us just do this. And we need to go into Make, and we need to create one. So how you do this is you go back here, and you go create a new scenario, and then you go lead magnet. This is what I'm going to call it, lead magnet. And we go Tally, and you can go watch new responses. So when you get here, it's going to ask you to create a webhook. How you do this is it would ask you to sign in and create a new one. So you sign into your account, and then it's going to ask you to do this, and then you go lead magnet, and then that's my connection, that's my login details, and then you go for the one. So obviously this is the one I just made, but this is the one I had prepared earlier. Go that, save it, and all good. Press OK. From here on, what you want to do is you want to go flow control, and you want to go router. What the router does is basically spreads out the information that we have just received from Tally and goes through each one sequentially. So first, we wanted to update something in our CRM. You can use any CRM you want. I use Airtable, but you can use Slack. You can use, I don't know what people use, maybe Monday. Go high levels here too. High level. Basically any CRM you can use for this. So we're going to use Airtable. And we're going to go, we're going to create a record. Bam. And then here again, it's going to ask you to sign in. This is me. Once you sign in, you can use your base. I'm going to go lead management, table, CRM. And what it's going to ask me is name. And we're going to go down here. We're going to go, what is your name? Company, what's your company name? Email, here, lead, new lead. And that's going to pop up into our Airtable base once this is all done. From then on, you want to go here, and you want to go OpenAI. And you want to go that, create a completion, and this is my one. I got, once again, you just gotta have to sign in, create your own account. There will be a tutorial for that later if people need it. But you go down, you go here, and you go turbo. Now, obviously, there is a bunch of models here. The newer the system, probably the more expensive it is to run. GPT 3.5 is basically free. It's really, really cheap. I put $10 into my OpenAI account and I have not used it, and it's been about 4 months, and I test these day in, day out. Really cheap this model is, and it's still pretty good. So you can use GPT-4 to train GPT 3.5 by just putting a couple scenarios through GPT-4. That'll be like $1 or $2 for the 5-10 completions you have, and then train GPT 3.5, and the responses are basically the same at a much cheaper and much faster rate. So I've already got my template and everything, so I'm going to use GPT 3.5 Turbo. And you want to go messages, and you want to go system. This is where prompt engineering comes in, and you want to write a really good prompt for what you're doing. So I had a prompt saved. I'm going to get this, save anyway. Save changes, save anyway. Go back. Alright, so I'm back. And what I've done basically is I'm going to leave this in the resource hub. So the resource hub, the link is in the description. Just sign up to that and you'll get these prompts for free. The thing is with prompts, they are, the more you put in, the more you put out. The more you put in, the more you get out. If you write a lousy prompt, you're going to get a lousy response. And if you write a detailed response or prompt, you're going to get a decent response. So the best thing to do is spend some time writing down a prompt that gets you exactly what you want, and that way you never have to touch it again. So I'll leave the one I have here if you like what it generates in the resource hub, and it will be there for your use, and it's completely free. So back to what I was doing. So here we've got system. The best way to kind of understand the system prompt is to take it as you're a teacher and you are setting an assignment for your students. You want to test your students' ability to create. For us, it's going to be, let me check here. For us, it's going to be to check creating a proposal or consultation for a company. That's what you want. You want to test the understanding of what they think the best thing for a proposal consultation for a company would be. So the best way to do that is
so what Passme is trying to convey is the way you think about prompt engineering should be like you are the teacher and AI is the student, and the prompt itself is the assignment. We all know we've had teachers that have given us vague assignments and vague instructions, and we've given them vague answers, and we all know we have teachers that have given us specific instructions and we've given them specific answers. So the best way to do it is to tell AI exactly what you want and give some examples, or in this case give it like an past paper that is done well. And that way you're going to get exactly what you want from the AI and not be frustrated and actually be satisfied with what you're getting from the AI.
So this is your question, and you want to give them a little bit of an example. So what I do is we set this system prompt, and then we give this kind of an example. So I want to automate my onboarding process. This is the apps that I use, PandaDoc and Airtable. And then this is what I would want the AI to give me. That's the example. You're training how the AI should think and how it should respond to you. The more effort you put into these three, you don't have to do these two for most, but this one, if you want a specific, this is required. This one's always required. You want to tell the system, this is what you're here for, this is what you're doing, this is kind of how you want it. And depending on the task, you may want a couple more examples for it. So of course I left this in the resource hub for free, and I'll show you guys how to put it in. So you want to go back to here, and you want to go system, and you want to go message content, and you want to copy this in. So we'll take the system prompt out in a second. Go bam, go system prompt, take that out. So once you put that in, you want to go here, and you want to, this is training it. So you want to go user, I believe. Let me see here. You go user prompt. I want to automate my onboarding process. I use these apps, and you go here, and basically you're giving an example, teaching it how to think. You go assistant, and you're saying this is the response. Where is it? Bam, bam. Check that in, and then you're gonna go here, and you're going to go assistant, or you're going to user actually, and then you're going to go I want to automate my, and then you're going to go here, and you're going to go, this is the task. And these are the apps. I use, where is it? There you are. Bam. And then this one, I'm gonna go 1,000. It's never gonna use 1,000 credits, but it's just a good limit to put in, just in case it does go over, then you're not gonna get charged too much. So you're gonna go okay, and then you wanna name this one. You wanna go here, right click, and you wanna go rename, and you wanna go high level overview. And what did I miss out? Go okay, and then back, okay. And then you wanna do this again. You want to go create completion, choose the right one, go bam, GPT 3.5 turbo, and then you want to go system. You want to get the prompt, which is here. No, choose series tone. Bam, bam, bam. And you want to be reading the instructions. It doesn't have to be complete sentence, coherent sentences. As long as the AI understands the gist of what you're trying to say, it should be all good. So don't read too deep into these prompts because they don't make sense sometimes, but it makes sense to the AI. That's all that matters. And then you want to go here, you want to go user, and you want to go, what's this one? This one is for blah, blah, potential fix. Okay. And then you want to give it the same kind of input. So I use these apps. And you want to here. And this is the task. Okay. You want to go 1,000 here again. Bam. What you're going to notice is we gave it pretty much the same kind of information, but because the prompt is different, it's going to give us a completely different response. And that's what really matters. And that's why a lot of people say prompt engineering is really important, because it really is. What you tell the AI to do is always going to affect what it does. Sounds pretty simple, but a lot of people go, oh, I'm not getting good responses because you're giving a generic and non-specific prompt to the AI, and it's just going to give you the exact same thing. So you just want to train the way it thinks. That's what I'm saying. And you want to rename it so you know what the modules will do for later. It'll make sense. You want to go potential fix. Let me go back here. So I'm going to rename it potential fix. And we're doing one more. And we're going to go OpenAI, create a completion. Same thing. We're going to go down here, 3.5 turbo. We're going to go system. And this one is going to be the ROI. And we're going to show you why. I'm going to show you something. Alright, so this is the document, and the reason why we're creating these AI modules for it to get us responses is because it's going to fill in this template. The brackets here are going to be different variables that it has to fill in, so we're going to go understanding, the overview, the potential fix, and the ROI. And then we're going to have some stuff, and then we're going to book a call after. So this is always going to be the same, but this stuff here, with the brackets, is going to be different. And that's why we have 3 of these for 3 of these, and then this one is going to be filled in. I'll show you what to do later. So you get lead magnet, and then this prompt took me forever to actually fix. I was not getting the responses I wanted. So this prompt is going to be extra long because you need to be more specific and you need to give better examples. So, bam, this is it. This is a lot of people. And you also can train it within the system prompt itself. You don't need to use the user assistant combination, but this will do. So obviously this is really long. And also the more words you put into the input, the more tokens it's going to take up as input tokens. So you need to be wary of that. Like I said, it's basically free. So for me, it doesn't really matter. But for you, maybe if you're using a more expensive model, you might want to use less words and really be concise with it. But with this one, I really wanted to get in depth and get the exact answer I wanted. Because earlier when I was doing it, I was getting some really bad responses. And I had to take the accountability on myself and say, this is me, not the AI. And work a lot harder on my prompt engineering and watch a video and understand what I'm actually doing. And now I'm more than happy with what it gives me. So here we'll go 1,000, but we haven't actually finished yet. When you go here, when you go user, and you want to go, okay, so we're doing the ROI. So what do we need for ROI? We need to go, if you were to automate this task, so you want to go do this task this many times a month. It takes blah blah blah. How many people does it take? It takes people to complete this task, and yep. No worries. All done. Max tokens. That's good. Now, here's where Google Docs comes in. So the document I showed you guys earlier. This, if you sign in, if we go to Google Docs, and we go create a document from a template, and then you're gonna go here, and then I'm signed in already. You're gonna go document ID, and I'm gonna go training proposal, or yep. So it's called training proposal. Where's it at? I'm gonna go here, training proposal. And then for the title, you're gonna go, okay, the title, you're gonna get the variables from what we did earlier from the Tally app, and you're gonna go testing, or actually consultation, and then you're gonna write the business name. What is your company name? Bam. And then you're gonna choose your drive. I'm gonna go my drive, choose the location. I'm gonna choose AI implementation. Bam. So you go business name, and we're gonna go, what is the company name? The overview. This is where naming your modules actually comes in handy. So you're going to result for the high level overview, the solution, the result for potential fix, and this one. The good thing with make.com, when you start clicking on the variables it's going to give you, the module starts pulsating, I don't know what you call that. And then you want to go here, ROI, you want to go results. And then body image number 1. I don't think we have any images, so that's fine. And that's fine. So it's going to create the document, and then what we want to do is we want to download the document. So we want to not do that. We want to go, bam, go to document, and we want to go download our document. And you want to go here, and we want to put it in maybe a PDF, document ID. This one, you want to map it, and then from here, you can get the document ID. Bam, that's all good. Then we go email or mail or Gmail, whatever one you want to use. I use the email module. You're going to send an email, and here you want to go. Actually, I'm going to use Outlook. That's what I'm going to use. So we're going to use Outlook. We're going to go create a message, create and send a message. Alright, easy. I don't know why it's like that, but I'm going to click this one. Subject, consultation form. And we're going to go body content, and we're going to go, hey, and I believe we got their name from the form. Hey, we've been working hard on getting you your custom proposal, and we've finally finished. And we think you are going to love it. Start, please see below. We've attached your documents. Have a lovely day. Sincerely. And then that doesn't matter. To recipients, you want to go email address, and you want to go, what email should we send the assessment to? Name, you can do, this one doesn't really matter, but what is your name? From, and then you want to write your email address here. So for him, me, it may be WM Studios. Actually, let me just, so I got my email. So I'm going to go, this is the email, this, and then this is your email yourself. So you write your own name. And you want to go attachments, file, it's going to come up automatically. You can go OK, and then it's come up with 2 red things. So what's wrong? Importance, normal, and from blah blah blah. Okay, yeah, so all good. And the last kind of branch we need to add in is we're going to email our own team. I'm going to use Microsoft Outlook again. So we're going to send another one, and we're going to create a send a message. And here you can just send kind of your own thing to your own team. Doesn't really matter. It can be a Slack notification. Can really be anything. If you want to go new lead, inputted. You want to go, hey, new lead from the lead magnet, and you would go here. Here is the information. I'm gonna go company name, how would you describe the business, the niche, and then with all these ones you want to do this. Go this one. I think also go here, like this. And okay, company, describe, niche, and then their name. You can make this whatever you really want, normal. And then you want to go to whoever in your business, and then that should be. So I'm going to do this to my other email account. Go this, Gmail, and go this. That's, I don't know the name of that one, I'm just going to Wayne. And we'll go this one, Wayne. Let's do that, and yep, that should be all done. So we're gonna try it out and test it out for you guys. So right now there should be no responses. Okay, so then we're gonna run once, and then we're gonna do this form ourselves. Trampoline, niche, one, invoices. Let's say that's Sam. We're going to kind of create invoices. Look, just send invoices. And it's going to 2 minutes. How do you do 3? Let's just do this now. Here. I'm going to have to do this last month. Around 20, 20%. So it's done. And then we go. And go run once. It's going to go unprocessed data, and we're going to use existing data, and it's going to go through. And then we're going to do this. It's creating the content right now. Bam. 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 This is really good. We'll look at our emails, see what we have. So this is from someone else. Blah, blah, blah. There we go. So hey Wayne channel, we've been working hard on getting your customer proposal. We finally finished it. We think you're gonna love it. Please see below. We've attached your document. Have a lovely day. Sincerely, Wayne. So we're going here. Made for Jumping Jacks. About us. This is blah blah blah. Understanding you want to automate your invoicing, sending smart move invoicing. Pay attention. I think it's a good idea to stream invoices. You can change this up depending on the tone. Some people don't like it. GPT is a bit frilly apparently, so you can use Claude AI. Different LLMs have the same result, just a different tone. Often losing, blah blah blah. Potential ROI, and then back. The longer prompt, as a consequence, you got a longer response. So potential, you can come with 3 people, 30 months, $900 per month. But money tasks, you want to say low cost, risks associated with manual processing, and then this is the stuff that was there before. And then at the same book consultation call, and then that takes me over here to my Calendly page, which you can see now the value of this automation. You no longer have to do all this stuff manually. It saves you time. It's not monotonous. You don't have to use your brain anymore. You just have to press buttons and you're done. So here you can book a calendar. And then I'll show you my Airtable and what that did. Okay, and then this is my Airtable. This is what happened. Name, company, Jumping Jacks. You can put here implementation test, the email, and it's a new lead, and you can contact or rejected. You can do whatever you want with these kind of details. You can put it on your own CRM, put them in a sequence. But yeah, that's basically the automation. It's a nice, easy one to set up. It's a really good one. Beginners, it's not too expensive at all to run. And you can see the value you can probably create. Maybe that you want to do this with, I'm not sure, maybe every time you finish up with a client, you want to send them a thank you letter, something like that. Something nice. It's something that's not too high value, but really easy to implement, easy to set up, easy to get into. Maybe you want to use this as a lead magnet for your clients themselves and say, look, you're not too sure about us as a company so far, so we'll give you this free value. Doesn't take you that long. Once you build it once, you can copy and paste it and give it out really easily to other people. And yeah, that's the training proposal. The resources will be in the resource hub, and I'll make sure to do that ASAP. And yeah, that's about it.